Okay, Dad, in this one we are going to figure out how to combine files into one PDF. So I've got an old folder here. I'm going to open it up. And here's another trick. With Windows 7, if you grab, so you click on the top of a box here and hold down so you can move it around. If you slide it up into one of these corners, it'll take up the whole thing. So if you go in the middle, it'll take up the whole thing, off to the left, the right, so it gives you the ability to kind of organize some things. So we're going to do that. I'm going to open up one of these. Let's see, is one a little bigger than the other? This one right here. So this is probably a good size. You can see this is 5 pages. I can slide it up here. Alright, so this button right here is a little window here. If you click on the thing with the multiple pages, that opens up all the pages of your document. You can make it a little bigger, a little smaller if you need to see it. If you pull down on this slider, it shows you the pages. If you pull down on this slider, it does the whole document. Alright, so let's make this big. What we're going to do is we are going to start with Save As. Sometimes you will get a document that has 27 pages and you just want 3 of them. This is what you do. Let's say we want to keep pages 2 and 3, and that's it. So we're just going to do this. We're going to get rid. I'm going to hold down Shift, and I'm going to hit the down key. And if there were a bunch of them, I could highlight them all, but instead it's just 2. So I've held Shift and I've scrolled down, and then I'm going to hit Delete. And it's going to say OK. And I'm going to get rid of this first one and select that, hit Delete, OK. Now I'm going to put this back over here. Now I'm going to add some more images here. So you see these 3 here and this one are PDFs, and this is an image. It doesn't matter what it is. I can still click it, hold it, and slide something in that's not a PDF, and it'll convert it to a PDF. I don't know what this is, but let's put this in. I can do it with a Word file. I can do it with pretty much anything. Let's say I want to here, what is this? Is this something I can work with? Alright. I can take, and I can, so this is a text page. I can take this text page and I can slide it in wherever I want. Oh. I guess this Word document's a little more complicated than most, so it's taking a second, but it'll do it. It'll put it in there. We'll just wait a second for that to happen. And boom. So now we've got our document with all this text in between. There's a lot of text. So we've got all these text pages and then the last 2 that we had there. And we can move them around. If I hold down Shift, and let's say I want to get these 3 pages. So I hold Shift and I go up. Alright, so I've got 4 pages selected. I can click and hold it. Let's see. I don't think I can try. Alright, so no, it's not going to let me move it. Yeah, well, let's do this. Putting it in the middle, make it big. Let's go like this. So I'm going to take 37, 38, 9. And I'm going to grab them and I'm going to put them up wherever I want. Let's say I want them right after page 4 or 5 or 6. Let's say it's right. I want it right after page 6. Boom. So if you look up here, right after page 6, I put in some arbitrary stuff from the bottom. So you can do that. Move it around, do whatever you want. If I wanted to, let's say I wanted to make a title page. I'm going to shrink it down so that it's all in a line again. Let's say I wanted to, let's go like this. Here's Microsoft. Alright, I'm going to open Word and I'm going to make a title page that says Playground Images. I'm holding shift, selecting back. Now here's a trick. If you hold control shift and then the period, because it's got the arrow that makes it bigger, I can make something big. If I hold control and shift and hit the comma, it makes it small. Alright, so I've got that. I'm just going to save it to the desktop. Desktop, and call it Playground Images. Okay, cool. Now, close it. I can take Playground Images, which is on the desktop somewhere right here, and I can put it right here. I guess it takes a second when it's moving Word files because it has to recreate it as a PDF, but that's fine. Alright, boom, Playground Images. So I've taken all these different folders and files and images and PDFs and I've converted them to one. Now what I don't want to do is I don't want to lose Cowl HOA images as a file because maybe I'll need that later. So what I'm going to do is save as. Alright, and it looks like I got to choose PDF. So now in that same folder, I'm going to say, I don't know, what do you want to call it, November. Alright, so now I've done it. I've got all those there. And in fact, if I want to, let's say this is a form. If I want to, if you go to Tools, it's got all these little drop downs. So Pages, Content, Forms, Action Wizard, all these different things. Pages is the one I really want to, I'm sorry, Content is what I want to use. So the thing I do more often than not is add or edit text box. So take that and put it anywhere. Let's say I've got a form. Let's say that this is asking me to fill out right here. So perhaps that's my address. So 555 Main Street. And then instead of hitting enter, when you're done, you just click for your next box. Let's say this is occupation, President of the world. Alright. Now, assuming, let's say I didn't hit it right and I need to move this, I can either, recenter it on the line by holding it, grabbing it, moving it around. I can move it to another area. If I got it wrong, I can, let's zoom in a little. I can double click it and I can edit it. First Street. I can change the text. I can go with the bigger size here. I've got 12, but let's say I want it to be 20. And then I can move it around again. Alright, so that's how that works. Put in a bunch of, fill in whatever text you want, and let's save it. I've already changed it to November, you can see. So I'm just going to save this one instead of doing another save as, and I think that's enough for this lesson.